Hey y'all. Well, here I am. It's the new year and it's my birthday. Not today. But it's my birthday week, so I keep saying it's my birthday so I won't forget. It's Saturday. And I didn't just come out here to tell you about my birthday. Oh my goodness. I wanted to say Happy New Year. I want to say how blessed I have been this last year with y'all being my friends. And I hope that as this year goes by, that I get to know more of you. YouTube is changing, and they have, and I'm trying to understand it, so what the changes are. And if I'm understanding correctly, remember when I said about being monetized, right? It's not whether I am or not, it's whether I can be. Because apparently, if your channel gets to a point where it can be monetized after you get 1,000 subscribers and get all the little things, they will monetize whether you do or not. That's the way the platform's going to work. Now, the other side of that coin is that if you never get to that point where they can make money off of you, where you have no monetary value, then they're not going to let you be there. Over there. So, because you know what? I make videos for those of you who, y'all are so faithful to comment and leave me feedback and encouragement and write me emails. And so it's really because the other people, well, and those people who leave a like. Oh, and you know, there's a bunch of you that watch my videos. There's, you know, so thank you too, because all of that helps with YouTube. And so in this new year, I'm just trying to hang on to the wagon. And I'm going to ride this wagon till the wheels fall off. That's what I keep saying. Yeah. So, if y'all want to, what's with my, oh, there it is. Has it been like that the whole time? So, if y'all want to help me stay on YouTube, which is what I would rather do, because that if I go anywhere else, I've got to figure out all this stuff. And, oh man, am I slow at the technology these days. I should be getting better, but I'm not. It's like, have you ever heard the faster you run, the behinder you get? That's me. Can y'all see that behind me? Yeah, because that's real. It's in a real world. And, wow. We got some crazy going on up there, people. Wonder what they're going to do. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to draw closer to the Father, the giver of all good gifts. I'm going to study the way and the ways of Yeshua and see, can I be like that? I am going to seek Abba Father's favor. Like Yeshua did in Luke 2:52. And Yeshua grew in wisdom and stature and in favor with God, his Father, and with man. So, I don't expect to grow in favor with man. I'm too crazy. Oh my goodness. I know I'm late on this week's video. So much for consistency. But I kind of thought, consistency, routine, boring. You never know when I'm going to show up now. But I'll try to get back to my regularly scheduled programming. Oh my goodness, for the new year. Bob has gone into town, Kingman. I scheduled a vet appointment for Susie so that it's at the spay and neuter clinic. So it's low-cost clinic. So he took her in early this morning, and and he's going to do shopping and stuff, in the big town, and then he'll pick her up and bring her home this afternoon. So Buddy and I are out doing our thing. I've been sewing, taking Buddy for his walk, giving the ducks their first breakfast. And then, I got my laundry soaking because I wanted to get the batteries built up a little bit before I turn that on, and we got almost a clear day. Except for those funny clouds that make it so the sun don't shine proper and the solar don't work proper. So anyway, I'm going to do that laundry. I've already sewed together a new duvet for my bed, which is, I made it out of painter's drop cloth, canvasy cotton that I bought, I don't know, last year sometime. Stored it in my truck. Didn't know what I was going to use it for. It was curtains all summer, and I don't need the curtains out on the porch right now. So I need a duvet cover for my wool blankets. So I have a wool blanket that was felted wool sweaters that I stitched together, and then I found a army blanket, which it's not really, but we'll call it that. It was wool fabric, mostly is why I bought it, and then I realized I could put it and my quilted one together in a duvet and have most excellent cover. And so that's what I did. So I finished it up this morning. I've been designing it and put it together, sizing it and doing all the stuff for over a week, maybe two, I don't know. And then I got ready to sew it, and it was like, oh no, I've been using that piece, so it was dirty, so I had to wait to do laundry. And speaking of which, I need to get back to it. But I wanted to check in. I've got some videos I'm trying to get together for you, just show you some of the things I'm doing. One of them is how to make elderberry syrup. Do y'all know how? Are you interested in knowing how? Let me know in the comments. Let's see, what else I made. We had a little mix-up at the celebration with my granddaughters, and the dolls got switched. And so the youngest, of course, got the older one's doll. And they tried to convince Phoebe, the older, that it was just as good. No, I'll have to show you pictures. I love the little doll, but it is not the one she wanted. So I sat myself down and I spent time and I made her a new one. So I call it Phoebe in the Desert. So there will be just a little short video to show you that even though it appears that the world is totally falling apart, and sometimes it is, our friend has passed away. He had a very short battle with a terrible cancer, and he went home to Father yesterday. But we don't grieve as those who don't believe. We rejoice in his going home, and we mourn. We mourn for ourselves, and we mourn for those who were mostly a part of his life. So, it really is a new year. And being my birthday's the first week of the new year, well, it's in the first 9 days. I don't really make resolutions. I just have in my mind always the same goal: to run a good race, to pace myself, to fight the fight when I need to stand firm, to pray more. Yeah, I encourage you to do the same. Draw close, because if you seek him, you will find him. And there is no safe place but in the shelter of his wings. I love y'all.